Okay, so I ran out of storage on my phone, so now I'm going to reconstitute the rest of the glutathione, and then I'm going to prepare my injections to do my injections and then get ready to do my AI interview. Um, so here is the 1 more milliliter of bacteriostatic water, has a bubble in it. So I always put just a little extra to make sure that I get the 1 milliliter. And then I have the glutathione, which is almost dissolved. Okay, this is the bacteriostatic sodium chloride. Let me get my alcohol pad and clean the top of this again. Pull the needle off the cap. And just to be safe, I'm going to clean that and this. And I cleaned my hands with alcohol before. And this should do the 4 milliliters that I need in this vial. So there goes the rest of it. And that should be all reconstituted. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to do fill the syringes up for the injections that I need for today. And I've got one more tonight. So there, that is all out. It's into this vial. Okay. And I'm going to pop that needle closed so nobody gets hurt. Okay. So I'm going to twirl this around to get it to dissolve. It's not dissolved yet. I'm going to need this. I have closed the sodium chloride. I always clean the tops. Let me see. What else do I have? The new NAD. Here's the new NAD. That now has almost completely dissolved. I have got a little bit on the side. So I'm going to do that. Doesn't want to. Just going to twirl it a little bit to get that little bit to dissolve. And there's only just a little bit right on the side of the bottle that you probably can't even see, but it's going away now. That'll be my NAD. Ooh, it's gone now. Okay, and here's my glutathione. That is not yet completely dissolved. Okay. I'm going to push this camera back again because I had to take a bunch of stuff off my phone. I need a new phone, but I need a job first. Okay, so that takes care of that. I'm going to let that sit for a little while I put my, start putting my injections into my needles. Okay, so I'm going to, again, take my cotton ball that I have soaked in alcohol. And since I'm not near a sink right now, I'm going to clean my hands again. I'm going to pop off what I do have left on this glutathione. Okay. And I am going to get some alcohol, which I have handy. Pour it on here. Like I cleaned everything down, including this board I'm working on. And here's the glutathione I have left over. So this pad is soaked in alcohol. I'm taking this. This is going to take one of these big injection needles. Okay. So this is going to be looks like a lawyer lock, but it doesn't have the lock on the end. And this is going to be the Easy Touch 30 gauge needle I'm going to attach for this injection. And this is going to sit for a while anyway, because that way it won't sting as much when I go to inject it in my thigh. So that is on there. Let me tighten that and make sure it's on tight. Okay. clean my hand again. So there we have that. Here is the glutathione that I need 200 of. Okay. So let me get this thing and see how much I've gotten here. This is the one that's still dissolving. I'm hoping that this dissolves in time for me to add more if I need it. Looks like it's doing it. It's doing its thing. Okay. Pull that off. Get up to 200, which is 200 units, 2 milliliters. This is my one that's left over. I'm going to use that and see how much I can get out of there. Okay, push that in, turn it over, see how much will come out. It doesn't look like there's that much in there. I like to use everything good to the last drop. All right, now I'm going to pull that needle all the way out as close as I can to get the rest of this out. So it looks like I only have about 50 units of glutathione in this leftover vial. Still more in here. I'm going to try and get that out. Push that air up. I don't need the air. There we go. Here it comes. Here comes the rest of it. Dripping, dripping. Oh, woo! That pushed all the way down. It's pushing my needle down. Okay, I think I got everything out of there. So I'm going to let it go down to 2. Again, pull it down. And I am going to look at my other one. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to clean my hand. I'll clean this, make sure I'm looking at this right. I think, well, it's not completely dissolved yet. I need to get some more out of here. Swirl it. It's a little stuck in the bottom. On the video, you probably can't even see it. But there's just a little bit in the bottom. A little bit more. Okay. And rolling it, looking at the edges of the bottle. Yep. And now it's completely dissolved. Okay. So I am going to add 150 more units into this syringe for my injection. Okay. So because I have the other one in here already, I am going to put this in sideways right now. You see that went all the way up, and I don't want it to do that. I want to start pulling that out. Okay, I hold on to it really tight. Pull out what I need. Wants to go back up because it's still so concentrated. Vacuum sealed. It's the vacuum seal that's pulling that needle up. Okay. I'm getting down to 2. As you see, it's still dripping in. And I do use a dose ledger to keep up with all this, this different stack